Well, good day there, boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode of Traplines and Inlines. It's a beautiful day here today up in the bush. It's like minus 15 or so it's beautiful trapping weather here. We're just having a bit of a late start at her, which is not too pretty good, but we're heading out here to go check my high production coyote line, and I'm damn excited for it. So I just unloaded the skidoo because we got to go pick up bait, and I got the 12-valve chooching chickens are fed here, boys, and just gonna go stoke the fire here. I got my thermos of coffee and we'll hit the trail here, guys, but we better get going because there's a lot to do and we're a little late here today, so we'll get right at her. Well, you guys know how much I love to see it on the first snare of the day. Man, do I ever. See, guys, it's warmed up here after that real cold stretch, and I figured it might be good. Might see a lot of activity, you know. But this is only one snare, so we better settle down a tad. But this bait, like, I set it up and it looked really good, and then it was slow. And it was slow everywhere, so. Oh, that's a good one, boys. I thought I could smell them. Big old coyote. Big old coyote. That's a dandy, boys. A real dandy. See, this is late January, but I forget where I had this trail set now. It might have been right here, actually, but guys, it was right here, so I'll just reset it quick. It's not a nice one to reset, and I'll show you some more resetting throughout the day here, so we'll keep giving her, guys. Really need, I shouldn't say it. Yeah, guys, there's something special about that first snare of that day. When it catches, I'm ecstatic. It usually means, like, 9 times out of 10, we're in for a damn good day on the line. So what's happened here, I'll show you before we even pull him out. But this is a smaller coyote, and he's long-necked, eh? I don't have this camera all the way in. He's a long-necked coyote because he's smaller. And quite often they'll get deep into those snares, but with the ram power snare, it don't matter too much as long as you get in front of the front legs. And that's what's happened here. But it looks like a deep catch, you know. So this bait station's finally doing what it's supposed to be doing. I knew it was good, guys. You know, like, we had not a good start here, boys. We didn't, but yep, that's a nice looking coyote. Nothing too wrong with him. But yeah, you can see I'm right here, hey? But still does his job. So he's not very big, and the little ones, they tend to get far back in there, but he's laid over all the same. You see, there's blood around here. That don't mean too much. It comes out of their mouth. What that power snare does, guys, a lot of people would think that it would suffocate them. It doesn't. It cuts blood flow to the head, so it's really quick and an easy way to go. It's not near as painful as it would be to suffocate them. You know, it just cuts the blood flow to the brain. You know, it cinches down them arteries. They're powerful units, I'll tell you that. So, off to a good start. I've only checked about half of these here. It's going good. Really quite good. So, I'll show you this remake anyway. Actually, I didn't cover this section. It's way in behind here, like over 100 yards. Initially, I didn't cover it, but they were traveling it, so I did, and this is my first catch here. Maybe we'll just try and... I'm not too concerned about this blood on there, but we'll see how it goes. I'll show you. So you can see, guys, it's snowed here. This trail don't look as good as it did before. And you can see there's a bit of disturbance where that coyote had been. And this snare was right between those two trees there. But we're losing some of that natural backing. It's a beautiful trail, and usually I just hit it in a new spot. But it's all this shrubbery. I only got a couple anchor trees, so we'll have to set it here. Go in between these two trees or somewhere here. So you can see, guys, I want to use these trees to hide and hold the ram. So the only issue today, I really buggered up getting out here on time. I get going on those camp chores, all of a sudden you're late, you know. So, not too pretty good there, boys, but we're giving her all the same. So, if I can get this unsnaggled, it's a nice snare. I made it. I'm pretty well done with using all those pre-made ones. I think I got them all set, which is a relief because they suck. So, yeah, I'm going right there, and I'm gonna have to fence. So now we have a live power ram here. I'm gonna want to set that trail kind of right centered there. There's a slight bend in that cable here. That's no worries. And I'm just gonna quickly grab a piece of wire here, just a little stretch, and go right here, just so it stays there. And then I don't do that often though, guys, eh? One quick wrap, so it'll come undone. Okay, we're set. Now I need these little bushes, make quick work of this fence job. So I'm gonna try and neck this down. Cover my ram here. See, I kind of try and overlap this here so it breaks up the snare a bit. That looks good. And I'll just go one more over here, guys, to cover the ram from the other side a bit more. And we're set. That's a good set. We got the other half to check here now, guys. We'll see how it goes. Looks like it's gonna be a good day, but it looks like I'm gonna be in the dark here as well. So good thing I got my hat light. These are a godsend on the line. Like, it's dark here so much this time of the year. So, you know, I'm always working in the dark. You see, I bought that nice one I'd showed you guys, and I lost it in this bush because you're walking through it and it pushes off there. So I Gorilla Glued this one on here. I bought 2 for 25 bucks and they're awesome. I'm loving them. So I have like 4 now. And 2 good ones, 2 shitty ones. Okay, so let's keep going. Well, guys, that's right on. Just 2 coyotes. I checked half of them had 2, but then the other half had nothing. That's back-to-back 2 coyote checks on 3-day cycle. So I can't complain about that one bit. No, it's right on, guys. So yeah, guys, we'll hit the next one here. I got to get going. The next one is a new bait. Didn't catch anything last time, which is funny. But I've been baiting the shit out of these because they're my priority. They're what producing these 3 baits. So I'm going to hit up the next one, see what we got. And I'm going to probably set a couple more rams there. So we'll do that one in the daylight. And then mosey on to the oldest standing bait, which also has the least coyote. So we'll get going, guys. So, guys, first coyote off this bait station I thought I would catch quite a while ago. Or the first check, but it didn't. But here we are. So you can see where this trail was, guys, just right over there, hey? And he come off the side of it here beautifully. And we're ready to go. That coyote's pretty thin there, guys. He's not very good, but we'll take him nevertheless. See, he's even missing some there. But such is life. We'll keep giving her. Reset this one and mosey on. Well, guys, there's lots to be doing in here tonight, and it's quite late there now, so we're gonna get right at her here and get some fur done. It's good to be back in the loop here on the line with it being productive. You know, we got a good stretch here, cold weather, big moons, and we're repping here. So, and it's good to always have some fur to work on, otherwise kind of get out of the loop. So, we got a fire chooching in here, and we'll get right at her. Okay, guys, so it's a beautiful day here, running around the North Country. It's just absolutely gorgeous day. Now, this beaver house has been really funny here. Like, I set 3 bank den sets, and then I didn't catch shit for like a week, which was insane. And then I moved those 2 around. This one never changed. And now I've caught 3 beaver all on this set. Every check, it's got a beaver in it. which is crazy. And then my two over there, like the one hasn't caught anything, which is unusual to me. And the other one, it's shallow, and when it hit like 40 below, there was too much ice for me to get the trap underneath. But they probably got it opened up here now because it's hardly colder than -10. But so there's a beaver in here, I can feel him. But I just gotta chop it out here. I had wolves pass through here, friends. This was the first time this year they've committed to the bait station. I hadn't baited in a hell of a while, and by mere luck of chance, I decided to bait it today and save bait for it. Now, the shitty thing here is, I had two real narrow misses, and then I had one. See, I went there and I stomped all over the place trying to find my ram. Found my ram, and then the snare was broken. I didn't realize those wolves had come through until later, so I went back to investigate. And like, here's the snare. It was too clean of a break though. It was way too clean of a break there, that S-hook. Like, a wolf shouldn't be able to pull that S-hook that easy. There's also a lot of moose around. But there was what then, it was hard to say because it's been snowed on. And then I stomped around there, but there's wolf tracks like 20 yards from that snare. So it's kind of like shitty. So I'm glad to see something here. Been working a couple hours here, set wolf snares, and I'm going to go do it here in a bit as well. And try and get it right deadly because I got to catch them. Like at least two wolves, but it's hard to say. And I think I would lean towards it being a moose because it looked like it broke too clean. Like there was no fuss, nothing. But yeah, so that's within the last 3 days. I had no idea they come through. And this is the first time they've come to the bait station. So I'm not going to get another chance to set it up like I am today. So I got to get going actually. Like this set didn't catch for like ever. I never changed it. I changed the other ones. And now it's lights out. Probably got another 2-year-old beaver in here. I would just guess, but... So I'm just trying to fold the springs of this trap in so I can pull it out here. No, that's a yearling. Just a kit. Not a very big beaver, but we'll take them nevertheless. I have to really work at this beaver house because they're a real problem. These first two I've trapped, and then I have another one that's somewhat a problem, but not like these ones. I don't know if I'll try and trap them right out or what, but you know. So thinking, guys, like my south coyote line is doing pretty good here. Like it's set up nice and it's flowing. My north coyote baits I can't get into, so it's a real rascal with my truck. So I gotta do some thinking there, but they're not very good is the problem. So I've been thinking about buying a trailer to haul my skidoo, bait, and the sled I have on the skidoo there. And then I could run them. But it's kind of like for what, right? I don't know if it's a great idea just yet. I would have good use for a trailer, but like, to buy a trailer just to trap like another month or whatever, if that, and to run two baits that are shitty, it would be kind of like, what the hell am I doing, you know? So I've been thinking about that. We're just gonna try. I'll show you how I set these. I'm a very amateur beaver trapper. There's no two ways about it. Like, I'm a snare man. I call myself a trapper, but I'm really nothing more than a snare man. That's what I've always been good at. It's what I've always done. I learned how to do these sets by watching 330 Maniac, and he has really good beaver trapping videos. So some guys had recommended that, and I really should acknowledge that because it was a great help watching those videos. And I hope people can watch my videos and learn as much about snaring as, you know, you can learn about beaver trapping from that guy or whatever. So I got something cool I'll show you here. I have too many shovels. My grandfather always says any idiot can break a shovel, and he's right. But I do need a little shovel to carry in the skidoo. You see this collapsible one? I got it on Amazon. I tried to get a pretty decent one. It fits right under the seat of the skidoo. I don't want to be hauling around a big grain scoop. But then now I carry just a normal garden shovel. A grain shovel works the best for shovel snow. And then now this one, and I also carry my shovel, survival shovel, because there's no room for air in the bush. Like, I broke shovels and had to shovel my truck out by hand. And I don't mean by hand, like by my hand hold the shovel. I mean like doggy paddle that fucking thing. So, this is a pretty deep one. And, it's kind of swampy. It's not a great run, but I stick the trap down there and I catch beavers, boys, so no complaints. These Belial traps are good, man. 12th beaver of the year. I'll probably catch like 20 or so, I don't know. But every one but one right behind the ears. And I set it on this first notch because I seen 330 Maniac do it. So that's the story. So I have it anchored on this. I don't show this much because I'm not very good at what I'm doing here. So I'll set this trap here. The safeties on these are real nice. I feel real comfortable handling them. You know, where the fuck did I put my stick? Kind of hold it over here. I'm holding a spring there so it doesn't twist. Now I'll pull the safeties off this trap, and I don't wire them. They seem to do fine. It's a brand new trap. So once I get to here, I'm pretty safe. Of course, it's under the ice. It's not going to snap at me, I hope. So just push that into the ground pretty good. It's clay ground, it sticks good. So I'm just gonna lift this trap off the bottom a tad. So, because it's kind of marshy ground, I stick that up there so it only freezes in one place and doesn't lay and freeze everywhere, because I don't want to chop through it. So I don't have that stick in there very good, but this is gonna freeze up and fuck all time. So now I'm trying to find the jaw of this trap here. So just twist it over here. Hear that? I'm in. So now that kind of holds all together there now. See, it's all connected. It's in there pretty good. I might push it in so it don't freeze to this big ice. And then I kind of got it fenced off here a tad. It's not gonna freeze up as bad like this, and it cover the sunlight from shining down on the trap. So that's all I do there, and it's nothing fancy and it works. Now I hear some guys say beaver trap is a lot of work. It is. Doesn't compare to wolf trapping. Holy shit. Like, I put in a lot of hours there and I've caught jack shit. So we'll see how that goes. Isn't that dandy? Fits right underneath the seat. We'll check our other one here and get going. Okay, so I'm just setting up this ram. I'll show you quick, trying to get the fuck out of here because my set. This is a pure wolf trail. It's a beautiful trail. I'm trying to find all that I can. This trail did not exist before they come through, so I try and set my ram here and get her good here, and we'll get her done. Just got one more ram to set. I'm moving the whole line around, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, long day on the line today, guys. It was a productive day anyways. Just load up the screw in my truck so it's ready to go tomorrow, and I don't have to cold start it twice, you know. Otherwise, gotta start it, let it warm up, load it. By the time we drive over there, she's cold again. So, oh, I'm ready for dinner. Hot chocolate and ice cream. Right on. Okay, guys, so just having dinner here now. I had to change it up because I was eating craft dinner beaver meat every night and I totally overdid it. So that was no good. I need to take a break from that. Did the same thing with eggs too. I just send it a little too hard. But so I got this here fettuccine or whatever, and melted some cheese in there, and by some I mean a lot. And then I got some of this sauce, and I don't know how much is enough here, so I'll just send it pretty good. And we'll try and mix it all in here. I've got this poor thing at full capacity here, but it's gonna be a totally right on meal, guys. I'm gonna have to fill it up after I eat some out of there. So, and hot chocolate, ice cream for dessert, and we're working the skinning shack tonight. So thanks for watching, guys. Oh damn, that's good sauce, smells good. Okay guys, well this is right on. I am running my north coyote loop, and I haven't even turned on the camera today yet because I did not expect to be catching anything. But this is a real treat here, guys, because you know this north line of mine, like this bait has not been good, and I knew it wouldn't be good too. It's been like subpar for a long time, and so I just keep setting it for whatever reason. So yeah, so I just checking some snares. This one was just over here, guys, and I'm ecstatic to see a coyote here today. So you know, like it's just been real not very good around here, but I haven't been able to get bait into these very good, which is fine, because what I've been end up doing here, just bait this one, coyote carcasses and skinning scraps, beaver carcasses. I use them on the next bait, and then I'd really been baiting the shit out of my south line, which I should probably be doing anyway. So it works out all right here lately. So we're just at the first bait, checking a few snares. We're about halfway through. This coyote has shoulder mites. You see here? I don't have the dog today, but that's what I'm telling you. Hey, you can pull all that out. And then a ways down the line as well, you can pull it out. I'll probably still skin that one if I'm feeling bored. But he's rubbed, or not rubbed. This is mites, eh? But it's a big old coyote. Good to catch them ones too, friends. But yeah. Anyway, we'll keep giving her. I should finally set a fisher box in this bush here. I might put it somewhere close here, because there's fisher in here, and you know, it's good to diversify a bit. You're not catching jack shit, because you know, like my north line, it's been terrible, but I'd go do my beaver stuff, and that makes that loop fun. And yeah, it's whatever. Right on. I'll probably skin this one because I'm getting a little bored here lately. So well guys, second coyote of the day. I'm just here at this other bait station now. When I was baiting the shit out of it, I had a lot of ravens hanging around, and then I was just throwing beaver carcasses deep into the bush, and there's no ravens hanging around. So I figured it'd be all pretty good. They left that fox alone. I was like, okay, well, we'll see how this goes. Well, it didn't. This one's been picked. I flipped him over. It's really frustrating, it is, guys. I don't know what to do about this one. My north line in particular, I don't know. Like, we caught a coyote at each here today, but it's been really shitty. It's nice because it's closer to me. Like, my south line is quite a ways away from me. But this, I got one bait that don't catch anything. I don't got any ideas for other spots on this line. I got this bait that, for whatever reason, there's a hell of a lot of ravens, but it's a good bait. And, so I don't know. I'll have to make changes here next year at the very least. So, got a sewing project anyway, so we'll get right at her. Well, boys and girls, just getting the fur chores done for tonight. 2 coyotes today, but not a great day because one had a little bit of mites, not too bad. The other one has bird. So it's 1:30 a.m. here. I'm just fucking hoping I don't run into a big old dumb moose here and get run over. But anyway, so got all the fur chores done. Now I'm getting back to camp here, and I'm going to work on video here for the next while till bedtime. Then tomorrow, guys, we're going to run the high production coyote land. And by high production, I mean my high production, like it's my best one. See, it's a little dark in here and pretty messy, so I'll just show you like that much. Okay, see you later. Catch you tomorrow. Okay guys, so right on. I'm looking at a coyote here. Okay, pardon me guys. Been having a right bastard of a time with this camera this morning. I'm about to throw it into the fucking slough. It might be on its last legs here. So I just caught this coyote here guys. It's a real dandy. I think it took a short clip there to show you where I caught him. It was at the first, this only snare here. I've caught 2 kites. I'm just at the first bait station of the day there, friends. And I've actually done a full loop here. Didn't catch anything for 3 days, which is crazy, but good to see a coyote here. See this coyote guys, like this is early February. You can probably see how nice he is. It's not a tremendously old coyote. It's on the younger side of the spectrum. Year and a half or whatever. It's an absolutely beautiful coyote, not rubbed at all. But you see some of them, they don't all rub at the same time, hey? Like I caught some in like mid to early Jan. You worry that it rubbed out pretty good. They're just not great kites, but like ones like this will hold on to it. Like I'm still catching some nice ones here, but we'll keep giving her, guys. Hopefully this camera works, or I'm going to run it over with a 12 valve or something. Okay guys, well I was thinking today might just be a 1 coyote day, and then I ran into this one, so it's right on. My first bait station, just 1 coyote. That's not too bad. I'm not going to complain about that for too long. I set up a more recent bait station there, and I didn't have any coyote tracks. It was insane. Now this is my oldest static bait station at this point, and I had caught a good chunk of coyotes and then stopped baiting it for a while, and then started baiting it again, and it's trickling in a few more coyotes here, which is right on. Caught a fox on this snare as well. See, this is a long ass snare, and it's just on all that dead shit over there. There's no trees to anchor to, except for that big dead ugly bastard. So this here looks to be a pretty decent looking coyote. We'll just have to, I'm a little worried about the mane. Everything else looks decent. So we'll get this guy untangled here. I haven't been filming too much today. My camera's been a prick. You know, I charge it up. Oh, it's 50% charge. Bring it outside. It freezes. So this actually, see, he looks shitty there on the mane. He might even be a touch, but yeah, he has rubbed a bit here on the mane. It's still quite a nice coyote here, guys. I am happy to see a coyote like that any day. He might be a little thin on the mane here with the guard hairs, whether he's been rubbing a bit or whatever. The snares here, so you can see though, like this here compared to like this here, there's a big difference in these black guard hairs. You see them? It makes or breaks a coyote pelt, because it gives all that appearance of volume, you know. So, oh, I'm ecstatic. Absolutely ecstatic. And I've caught both these guys within not too pretty long ago. This is a bigger one. He's got some red belly there, so you know, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the shape of him. Hey, you see he's a big old coyote, big old paws on him. They're stretched out. But so we'll reset this snare and keep giving her. This is my last bait, just kind of get her done here and see where we're at, guys. Okay guys, so just back to camp here tonight. Got just 2 coyotes today. Both these are pretty damn nice coyotes, so that's right on. I'm all caught up on everything here, so don't really know what to do tonight. Maybe some cleaning or some useless shit like that, but you can see here all my skinning, all my videos, everything, so kind of just shooting the shit. Not a whole lot of fur in here right now, of course. This is without a doubt the nicest one in here right now. It's not even remotely close. Look at this one. You run into a few, I don't know how the camera does them justice. Friends, I don't, but you run into a few every year. Like that one. It's a real dandy. A real dandy. So, yep. Yeah, we'll take her, boys. We'll keep giving her here. The news for today. don't know if we can hear it blowing outside or not. Not too, pretty good. It's about like 20 below with wind, pretty good. It's coming straight from the north. We're getting a cold as fuck snap here, starting real pretty quick. It's going to be 40 below here tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. There, might be able to hear it a bit. Yeah, it's going to bed, eh, boys? But it was worse there not long ago, but yeah, it's gonna be cold as fuck. Like, you look at the 2 day, and I don't say cold as fuck lightly, boys. Like, I live in Saskatchewan, but you know, it's gonna be pretty ugly out there tomorrow. It's gonna be, you know, 40 a few days in a row, and then just looks all minus 30s in 2 weeks. And you know, you get any wind in minus 40 and it says we're going to, like, it's just piercing. Like, imagine getting hit in the face with minus 40 at any speed, you know, it's not fun. But yeah, so anyway, guys, I'm gonna call this here a video. I'm gonna go outside tomorrow, hopefully not freeze or anything like that, and see how well that goes. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope everyone's doing just great.